¿Qué pasa YouTube? 6ftHax here. Have for you guys today finally another Citra Wi-Fi battle. Now I haven't uploaded these in the past couple days just because I had some personal life stuff going on, but everything's been sorted out. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button down below, guys. One like can definitely go a long way, and thank you everybody for the great support on the uploads as of lately. So this match is against RDOG. His Twitter and channel link will be down in the description. He doesn't upload anymore, but he does take battles, so if you guys would like to play him, make sure to go check him out. So going into this match, I saw that he had a Smeargle, so if that turns out to be Sticky Web Smeargle, that could be very, very annoying, so I gotta watch out for that, as he actually ends up leading off with the Delmise. I end up leading off with Samoa Joe, and I get a flinch turn 1 with my Icicle Crash. I'm not too sure how much in the long run that's actually going to matter, because I do have the Focus Sash on my Mamoswine. So I would have been able to live a Power Whip either way and still got up my rocks, and then I could have Pursuit Trapped the Delmise with my Mega Gross. So here, he's actually going to end up bringing in the Klefki. I thought that he would go for the Magnarize, which is why I switched out into my Tapu Bulu, because I am Adamant Choice Bandit. I don't care if Klefki is a Steel type, I'm still going to be doing loads of damage to it. As he gets up the Reflect, he's then going to go for the T-Wave as I get fully paralyzed, which is fine because, I mean, I did crit him turn 1, so I didn't really feel bad about getting paralyzed there, as he's going to try to switch into his Delmise here, hoping that I would probably get fully paralyzed so he could try and spin away the rocks, but I mean, I could have still got up my rocks later in the match with my Mamoswine anyways, so I'm not sure if I got paralyzed there that it would have really mattered that much. As he ends up bringing in the Smeargle, I found this a little bit odd, but as you see, he has the Sticky Web. And this is actually going to be a little problematic, because now that Cloyster has become a humongous problem, especially if it turns out to be Shell Smash, which I'm really gonna have to play around. As he ends up switching into his Buzzswole here, I'm thinking that he most likely is going to go for the Leech Seed, not the Leech Seed, sorry, the Leech Life. So I should be able to switch into my Gastrodon, and I have just been loving Gastrodon lately, man. This thing is such a monster. Not many people prepare for Gastrodon, which means this thing can be such a great wall. Like in this matchup, my opponent has no grass type moves now that Delmise is gone, so Gastrodon can pretty much switch in and eat any hit that he would want to go for. So I managed to take the Ice Punch. Even if he froze me, I do have the Scald, so it wouldn't have mattered, as I will be able to take this opportunity to go for the Scald. And I was very, very, very close to going for the Toxic, thinking that maybe he would want to try to switch into the Cloyster, because if Cloyster does get up a Shell Smash, that thing is going to be quite the problem, and I don't really know how well I'm going to be able to deal with it. As he ends up going for the Light Screen here, I do go for the Earthquake. Now he does still have the Reflect up, which means he is going to be able to take this EQ pretty well, but the good thing about this is that he only has 2 turns left of his Reflect, if I'm not mistaken. So what I can do here is just spam Earthquake until eventually I'm able to knock out the Klefki, and after I 2-hit KO him or knock him out this turn, his Reflect is going to go down. So if he had lived that Earthquake, then I would have taken him out with the next Earthquake, and then on that turn his Reflect would have been down. I guess in that case maybe he could have got it back up, but it wouldn't have been too big of an issue. But the Light Screen is kind of annoying that it is up. As he ends up going back into his Buzzle, he's gonna go for the Leech Life, and he gets a crit, which does really suck. I never found out if he was Adamant Banded or not. I'm pretty sure even if he was Adamant Banded, I could have just barely lived that. But the good thing about me not Mega Evolving my Metagross here is that I still have the Clear Body ability, which means I will be able to Mega Evolve into my Mega Metagross, and I'm not going to be affected by the Sticky Web, so I will be able to outspeed him here and hit him up with this Zen Headbutt. And because Buzzswole is so stupidly bulky, this thing has like a base 139 physical defense, if I'm not mistaken, it is going to live the Zen Headbutt, get off a huge hit with the Leech Life, but as long as I don't miss my next Zen Headbutt, I should be able to finish him off, and thankfully I'm not gonna miss. And I had a match before this where I just got hacked to death, so it felt kind of nice to be able to hit that second Zen headbutt, even though I did get lucky turn 1 and get a flinch. As I take out the Buzzswole, he's gonna bring in the Tapu Koko here, and I'm guessing he's not bringing in the Cloyster because obviously I will be able to outspeed Cloyster because I'm not affected by the sticky web. So by bringing in the Tapu Koko, I'm in a position of where I pretty much have to sack off my Metagross here because it doesn't really serve much purpose for me anymore, as I will be able to get a free switch into my Tapu Bulu. And if he does have the Brave Bird here, he may actually be able to knock me out. Otherwise, I should be able to live a Hidden Power Ice if he wants to go for it. As he actually ends up going for the Dazzling Gleam, I'm able to live that, don't get paralyzed, and in return, I'm going to be able to straight OHKO him with the Wood Hammer while knocking myself out with the Recall, which is what I wanted, because this now allows me to get a free switch into my circuitries, which should be able to take this Cloyster on 1v1. But because he still had the light screen up, I make a really bad play here. And it turns out that he doesn't Shell Smash, probably thinking that I would knock him out with the Thunderbolt either way, or he probably had the King's Rock, which if he did have King's Rock and if he had flinched me here, that would have been very, very bad. Luckily though, my circuitries is well trained, and I'm going to go for the Z Hypnosis, thinking, and pretty much what I've been told, Z Hypnosis has 100 accuracy, but I miss. So I'm guessing that it still has the normal 60 accuracy, and now I'm in an even worse scenario, but I actually end up winning a speed tie here, and I was not aware that this was a speed tie until I got recovery before he did. So if he had won the speed tie there, my last two Pokemon were Muck and Mamoswine, which he could have probably knocked them out, or again, if he did have the King's Rock, he would have probably flinched them down and he could have won the match there. So this game is one of those rare instances where a match is a lot closer than just a 3-0. Either way though, this was a very fun, good matchup. I got really worried about the Klefki when it started setting up the dual screens. Luckily though, I was able to play around it, and Gastrodon is an absolute monster, and so is Circuitries. I'm probably never going to use Z Hypnosis ever again because apparently it can miss. And like I said, I've been told that it's 100 accuracy, and every time I've gone for it, I've hit it. So I don't know. Either way though, good game to RDOG. His to RDOG. His Twitter link is going to be down in the description, guys. Make sure to check him out and hit him up for some battles. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like button down below. Thank you, everybody, for the great support, and Wi-Fi battle will definitely be coming back. And I will be streaming again as well starting on Monday. So with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. So later, everybody.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in the knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears of hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.